Alright. So, I didn't think I was going to have to make a video about this. But I'm going to make a video about it, and basically this video is about Redeem cheated to get worlds first with a question mark. And in my opinion, I don't think that we cheated to get worlds first, and a lot of other people think that we didn't cheat. But if you ask anyone else, they will literally say that we cheated and we should be, invalidated for worlds first and everything on the book. And yeah, so I'm basically just going to give you my points and statements and what I have to say about the entire situation. And you guys can take whatever you want, like the information in. And if you still, think what you think that we cheated, then go right ahead and continue that. It's not going to bother me one bit because I do respect for what you guys have to say. And if that's the case that you believe, then you can believe whatever you want. I'm just going to give you my points on it and what I think about it, and hopefully it'll help you guys understand where I'm coming from, and maybe it will change what you think about it. This video is not supposed to make you change how I think about it. It's just me explaining and my point of view from everything else. So, that being said, let's get started. First things first I want to talk about is the raid. The raid was amazing. The prestige mode, amazing. I loved it. Every change about it was amazing. Gauntlet, freaking the pools, the pleasure gardens, and Callus itself was an amazing change throughout the raid. I cannot wait to see what they do with the challenge modes, with the raid, and honestly, I loved everything about the prestige mode. It was probably my favorite quote-unquote hard mode for the raid, and it felt like a different kind of raid. Even though it was the same raid, it didn't feel like it was just a light level upgrade, and which was really nice to change because I really like the changes that they did with it. It made it more difficult than the normal mode, which I'm not going to say that the normal mode was difficult, but it was more difficult than the normal mode. But that being said, main topic is the Wardcliff coil and basically what it does. And people consider it as a glitch. My opinion, I don't consider it as a glitch, but I'm going to refer it as a glitch because that's what everyone talks about it as, a glitch. So, Wardcliff coil. You have one rocket in there, you switch to any power weapon, and it gives you max ammo. So people consider that as a glitch. And I don't consider that as a glitch because it's been around since Destiny 1. Back in Taken King, if you have one G-Horn rocket and you switch to the sword, it gave you more ammo with the sword, and it was equivalent to more damage with the sword than you would with the G-Horn rocket. So that's one thing to think about. Another thing is the sleeper simulant. If you had sleeper simulant ammo and it was like, I believe it was one ammo, and you switched to any other power weapon or heavy weapon, it gave you max ammo, which literally equivalent to the Wardcliff coil. And I don't know, it was in the game, and obviously since Destiny 2 was built off of Taken King, it's literally going to resemble the same thing, and that's the result that you get. I believe it's a mechanic in the game because obviously if you switch off of a hand cannon and you switch to an AR, it gives you more ammo with the AR. And do people complain about that? I don't know. Another thing I did want to say is all the glitches in Destiny 1. The heavy ammo glitch, a lot of people praised it. They said it was the best thing in the world. I can't believe that this is a thing. This makes everything so much better. Solo challenges in the PvE community. Hard mode Crota's End solo. Slayer did it in his run, and people loved it. That they didn't say that invalidated because he used the heavy ammo glitch. And the other person that soloed the hard mode, they used the heavy ammo glitch, and no one else said it was invalidated. Tifu, when he sold Skolas, that was completely pure heavy ammo glitch. A lot of people praised it as amazing job, Guardian, and stuff like that, and they didn't really say that it was invalidated because he used the heavy ammo glitch, and people knew that he used the heavy ammo glitch, and they praised it. Same with the heavy weapon in Destiny 2. People posted about it, people loved it, they liked the videos and stuff, and they commented saying like, thank you so much for the find, I can't wait to do it, when I try it in the patrol myself and stuff like that. And all of a sudden you do it in a raid, and now it's a crime against humanity, and people saying that you're a cheater and stuff like that. And I'm not sitting here complaining that people are saying it. I'm just saying from my point of view and how it's kind of stupid how people are consider it cheating when it's been in the game for years now and people are just I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. But another thing I do want to say is Titan and swords flying and skating and sword ammo swapping, everything that just happened in Destiny 1 that a lot of people considered a glitch and people praised it and thought it was amazing and I don't know, just apparently a Warcliffe coil glitch in a raid because you used it in to get worlds first and we didn't even use it to get worlds first and you'll understand what I have to say about that later in the video. But that's what I have to say about that. Obviously, that's take it however you want it. If you do want to say, well, it's still cheating, then go ahead and consider it still cheating. That's your opinion. Um, Another thing I want to talk about is the different teams. Since people want to say that we don't deserve worlds first, so just give it to second is first, or third is first, or whatever. Well, I do have to tell you that second team did it. Third team that completed it did it. The fourth team that completed it did it. And the fifth team, I don't know because I haven't talked to them, but I do know in Slayer's team, Spartan's the one said that he did it, and the list can go on and on for the different people that actually did the glitch. Another person that I want to bring up is Gathalion, since he wanted to say, he went on a Twitter rant. I'm not going to bring it up or anything. I'm just going to say that his team did it, alright? And he's going against for the people that are doing it. But that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to start any beef about that. But like I did say, second team did it. So if the second team did it since we did it, so that means those two people are gone, right? Then the third team did it, so that means that they're gone as well. And if you think about that, then the fourth team that did it, so they're gone as well. So the fifth team, so no one knows about the fifth team if they did it or not. I didn't ask them personally. I don't know if anyone else did, or I don't know if they said that they did it. But I'm just going to assume that they didn't do it, right? So they had a completion of, I believe it was 1 hour and 50 minutes, and we had a completion of 1 hour and 6 minutes. So if you do some math right there, that's a huge difference of time. And if you're thinking that doing a heavy ammo glitch changes the outcome of that by the time, same with all the different teams, since they did it, so it changes the entire road. I don't know what you have to think about that. Another thing I did want to say is for Callus, since we did do it on Callus, we actually two-phased it, if some people didn't know that. We two-phased it, and we did use the glitch. That's all I have to say about that. If you think that a few extra rockets helped us two-phase it, then I don't know what to tell you on that one, because he got really pretty weak on the first phase, and going on to the second phase, we pretty much used a plate and a half to finish it off. But that's what I have to say about that. If you do want to say that the few extra rockets that we got from cheating, I'm going to put that in quotes, that we got from cheating helped us get worlds first, then I don't know what to say. That's what I have to say about that. If you ask any PvE elitist, obviously they're going to say the heavy, or the power. The Warcliffe coil glitch is one of the best things ever. A lot of people use it, especially in speedruns. Recently there was a speedrun tournament that happened, and we got the hot L for that. Just saying, if you guys didn't know. Congrats to James Work and his team, Rogue 9, and the Euros that competed against them. But yeah, every single team in that run freaking power weapon or Warcliffe coil glitch. So does that mean that the entire tournament was just what can I say, invalidated? Since, but it's a speedrun, so you're allowed to do it in a speedrun. Well, last I checked, dude, the world's first race is kind of like a speedrun, but that's none of my business. That's what I have to say about that. Another thing I do want to say is Bungie and their response. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, Bungie delayed the prestige mode a week, and they said because there is a glitch in the system in the Callus fight that would probably help teams get worlds first, and since they wanted to fix it, so they delayed it, and then they found out that if they tried fixing it, it was gonna, make more bugs, and they didn't want to do it. So they had a system where they'll check to see if you actually glitched to get it, and they'll invalidate or disqualify the team that did it. And obviously, they checked it, and they still go ahead and tweet out that congratulations to Clan Redeem for being world's first to complete the prestige raid. So obviously, they didn't find anything that they found that was cheating. And another thing I do want to point out is the time that they tweeted it at, or tweeted it out. Since it took us an hour and 6 minutes to complete it, and we started at 1:02, and that will leave us at around 2:10 that we completed the entire raid. And they tweeted at 4:02, which, if you do some math right there, that's an hour and 50-ish minutes, and the entire raid took us an hour. So if you want to sit there and think that they didn't watch our entire run or anything else, because they have a screenshot of all of us in orbit from Glad's stream, because Glad streamed it all. So, in my opinion, I think they literally sat there and watched the entire freaking run. And if you think that's what they didn't do, and they're just saying it because it was in their database, there's no way it would have took them an hour and 50-ish minutes to reply that, because they'll get it instantly in their database and they'll put it up within 5 to 10 minutes. So that's what I have to say about that. Obviously, they looked through the run, and since they probably watched us do it and talk about, oh, I'm heavy ammo glitching and stuff like that, and apparently they didn't find it a problem, because they still tweeted it out. So obviously the developers they didn't really think about it as well, and they still go ahead and tweet it out. So that's the official word. So if you want to say that we don't deserve it, but you could say that we don't deserve it. So if that's your opinion and you're true to that, obviously stick to that opinion. I'm not going to sit here and cry about what your opinion is. So that being said, Cosmo did respond with it, and I'm just going to post up what he said right here, and you could take whatever he says and put it in whatever you want to think about it. Another thing that I did want to say is, for all the people that they've gave us hate and stuff like that, and excuse me, for all the people that that's gave us hate and stuff like that, and back in the world's first Wrath Machine, if you guys didn't know that we got that, we got actually a lot of hate because people were saying that Tfue was on someone else's account, so it doesn't count. We didn't get world's first because Tfue wasn't part of the team; it was someone else who did it, and people were just saying that we didn't get world's first and stuff like that, and because Tfue was on a different account, and they were saying it doesn't count because he was on a different account. It's just one big giant mess about that, and the fact that people are saying that it doesn't count because someone's on a different account is they're just finding something to hate. And for this one, they're just finding something to hate that we got world's first because we Warcliffe coil glitched and talked about it and stuff like that. But none of my business once again. Another thing I do want to say is world's first hard mode completion. The bus drivers got it. For Wrath Machine, the bus drivers got it, and then the legend himself got it, and then we got it. We came in third place. And basically what happened was, in the Siege engine, they had this anti-cheat system where if you go ahead in the counter, it will freaking wipe you, and you will have to restart the entire Siege engine again. So basically what happened was, when the last part of the wall, when you put all the parts into the Siege engine, and he breaks right through the wall, if you don't stay on the Siege engine, it pretty much counts as saying that, oh, you're not completing the encounter, so we'll go ahead and wipe you and start you from the beginning again. And since it was a race, we were, going for it, and it wiped us. And people are saying that no one really cared that a certain glitch, put a tamper on us getting world's first or stuff like that. But like a bunch of articles posted about it, and not a lot of people, cared about it, and everyone, disliked us because we were saying that the game glitched us, and we didn't get world's first because of it. And a lot of people, showing a lot of hate about that. And this brings us back to this year and what happened for this. And in my opinion, I just think people are just finding stuff to hate us on. And basically, bottom line is, they're just finding stuff to hate, and it's funny to me because I don't know, half the people that are saying stuff, like, in my opinion, I think like 80% of the people that are saying like that we're cheating and we don't deserve it is just following the bandwagon of everyone else. There's people that are saying it and they're completely oblivious on what happened. They don't even know what's going on. They just know that other people are saying it, so they're just gonna say it and hop into the bandwagon. But this is what I think about the entire thing. I've been rambling for so long, and you probably guys hate it. If you hate all the statements I've said, leave a dislike. Put it down in the comments that I'm retarded or whatever. And if you want to say that I look retarded, then go ahead and put that in the comments too. It's up to you. But this is all what I have to say about the entire situation. This is what I think about it, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm probably not going to talk about this discussion anymore. So this will be the last time I talk about it, maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll come back up in a different discussion. Who knows? But this is what I have to say about it, and this is my points and statements on what I have to say. And if you guys think that, this guy is full of crap, then continue to think that. And that's your opinion. And I respect whatever you have to think. And you're free to have whatever opinion that you have. I'm not going to sit here and say that you should change your opinion because of blah, 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 and you're in the wrong because you think that we cheated. If you think that, then good for you. I'm just going to continue what I'm doing, keep making videos, and playing the game as everyone else who should be playing the game and having fun. Which obviously this game is pretty stale, but I do think that Bungie is going to revive it in a few more updates. So I'm not giving up on the game yet. So that's what I think about everything. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below on what you have to say. I'm going to read them all. I'm probably not going to respond to everything just because, I'm not trying to, start more drama. But that's all I have to say, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe as well. And I'm Uncharted, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.